Hey guys, I thought, do you know what, I'll do a few readings today because I went for a period where I didn't do many readings for a while, so I'll just keep going. And I want to try out the new cards anyway, so you're in luck. Powering up the Palo Santo, just clearing the energy. Archangel Michael, please can you protect the energy of this card reading? So, I want to use the Goddess cards next. It's so cute. Goddess Oracle cards. Let's give them a bit of a mix. Ooh, okay. Flow. Release the universe's healing. Allow your healing to come out. Allow that healing energy to be released. But to do that, you need to open up. Words hold power. You need to start opening up more, communicating more. Remember your voice. Remember your voice. Maybe you're somebody that normally would rather stay quiet, but you're being asked to speak up now. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Work on your throat chakra. Your throat chakra might be blocked if you're struggling to speak your truth. There's a really, really good bunch of meditations on YouTube. Type into YouTube Pura Rasa meditation. Pura space Rasa. Pura Rasa. All free on there. And she does so many amazing guided meditations. I've used her for years, like literally years, before I was even properly woken up, if you know what I mean. So give that a go. Like, she's got such a soothing voice, and she does work on all the different chakras. And it's sometimes nice when you've got a guided meditation, especially if you're just starting out. And then this card came out, Rise. Rise through life's challenges. So you've been going through a lot of challenges recently. I relate to this myself, you know, and you just have to remember that Yeshua is always with you. Literally, your guides, your guardian angels, they're with you through everything. So even though things might be hard, it's just telling you to rise above it. Remember who you are. Don't let the little things like bills and stuff get you down. I didn't today. I saw it as a, you know, pushed me back out again. So it was a good thing. You know? So find that strength, you know. Where's your strength? Personal power. Stand firm and create boundaries. So this is saying that you may have a lot of people in your life right now that, or you may still have people in your life right now that you need to create boundaries with. Like, there could be some people that, you know, they cross a boundary in your mind, but if you haven't set the boundary, you can't really have a go at them for crossing it, really, because unless you've set that boundary. So you have to set boundaries. You have to, and that's with all your friendships, relationships. It's important to set boundaries. Know where you're at, you know? Know where you're at. That one wanted to come out, I think. Come on, cards. Connect. Listen to your heart's desire. What are your heart's desires? Are you concentrating too much in the matrix world and working and earning money that you're forgetting about what you want? Are you looking after everybody else around you? Are you in a family situation where you're looking after everybody else around you, but you're not properly looking after your own heart's desires. You're doing what everyone else wants to do. Well, start doing what you want to do, not what everybody else wants to do. You know, connect with what your desires are. Even write them down. Remember you. It's good to help people. You still need to help yourself. Freedom, free your mind. Are you dealing with too many fuzzy thoughts at the moment? Are you dealing with, like, you know, the chitter chatter in your head? Your brain's talking too much. I just spoke about meditation. It's calling you to go within and meditate. You know, quiet the mind. Free it. Free it from the negative beliefs. You know, those thoughts that pop into your head and say, I can't, you're not good enough to do this. Why are you doing that? Have you not thought about this? Have you not thought about that? The ego mind and the, you know, those thoughts are not yours, okay? They're intrusive thoughts. That's how the enemy works. It's going to make you feel small. So do what I did. I mean, I would say things to myself, not out loud, but in my head. I'll say, oh, I need to check the facts here. Is that fact? No, that's total fiction. That is not me. That's not right. I'm capable of doing anything because I'm unstoppable. So, are you paying rent in my head? No, you're not paying rent in my head. So get out, please. Gone. And then it got to a point where as I practiced that practice more and more and more and more and more, and it takes time. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It takes a lot of time to do this. I've been there myself. But it gets to a point where you almost hear a little knock on the door like, can I come in and say negative things yet? And you're like, no, you're not even allowed in. And it'll get to the point where the negative thoughts that you originally had programmed come into your head less and less and less and less. So free it. Free your mind. Now's the time to free your mind, you know? Free your mind. Spend time in nature. Climb a tree. Or if you don't want to climb it, hug it. Trust yourself and your choices. You need to trust your own intuition. Because how does God speak to us? Through our intuition. You need to trust that intuition. Trust your gut. That's where the saying comes from. Trust your gut. You need to trust it. Trust yourself and your desires. Trust it. Also trust that your desires are just as valid as anybody else's desires. I don't care if your desire is to be the best gardener in the world. If that's your desire, you go for it. Best landscape artist, like... If you want to be the best shelf stacker in the world, I mean, I can't imagine there's going to be like somebody, but I guess, you know, everybody has their own things. You go do that. Try. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Oh, but this is stopping me. Oh, but I've got a family. Oh, I've got this. Forget the excuses. Scrap the excuses. You don't need them. You can do anything you put your mind to. Whoa! Flipped out then. I love it when they do this. Vibrant. Express yourself with colour. So maybe start wearing a little bit more colour, you know? And express your own style more, you know? Even if you have to go to work and you're wearing a uniform. Put a little flower in your hair if you're a woman, you like that stuff. If you're a guy, like, you know, I don't know. Wear a cool necklace, you know? Express yourself with colour. And then spirit. Trust in the higher guidance. See? Exactly. Trust in the higher guidance. Trust your intuition. Because that's where the higher guidance speaks to you. It's in your gut. Treasures. Treasures lay within you. Exactly. You're being called to go in and meditate. You're being called to go in and meditate and really have a think about what your true desires are. Not worrying about, oh, but I can't afford this, oh, but I'm not going to be able to do that. There's always a way. You can find a way. Don't see the problem, see the solution. Look from a higher perspective, like the eagle. When the crows, I've said this before in readings, the way the eagle works, and it's fantastic. The crows are biting at the eagle, and the eagle doesn't react, just flies higher to a higher altitude that's so high that the crows suffocate. They can't breathe anymore, so they just fall off. They just come off and they have to come back down again. So who's won in that game? The eagle. So it's calling you to look from a higher perspective and see what diamonds are inside of you. Because that's where your soul speaks to you, through meditation. I think I'm going to pull out one more card, and I think that was a big message here. Honor, celebrate and honor your roots. Remember where you came from. We're all made of stardust. Remember your true roots. Not just the people that birthed you, but beyond that. Beyond the people that birthed you. Beyond the people that you grew up with. Because there's more behind that. And this is the universe giving you a little breadcrumb. Honor your original roots. The roots that go back further. Not just, of course, honor the roots that you already have. But this reading's calling you to go deeper. Where are your roots beyond this lifetime? Who were you before? What reincarnation were you? Go in and find out. Ask the questions. And Spirit will guide you. So this reading's very clear. You're being asked to go in and meditate on what your real desires are. Connect with your guides. Because like most people do have guides. So yeah, what a beautiful reading. Go in and meditate. There's messages for you. Whew. That was a wonderful reading. Beautiful cards. Thank you again, Neve. So yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely morning, afternoon or night, whatever you're doing in the world. And yeah, go within, guys. You're being called to go within. God, Yeshua, your guides, they've got messages for you. Namaste and peace out.